a bug on me. Where did he go? I don't know. Oh, hi, friends. Miss Cindy at the Anvil Free Library. Can you sing hello with me? Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Let's sing our incense song. See if you remember. Who are the insects in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Oh, who are the insects in your neighborhood? They're the insects you might meet when you're walking down the street. They're the insects you might meet each day. Oh, look here. Zzz. A ladybug is pretty as can be. She flits from flower to tree, brightly colored with lots of spots of black that you can see upon her back. Help me sing. A ladybug is an insect in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Oh, a ladybug is an insect in your neighborhood. She's an insect you might meet when you're walking down the street. She's an insect you might meet each day. You know, a ladybug is a kind of a beetle. There are thousands of kinds of beetles in our world. So let's take a look. We're going to go outside and see if we can read about some beetles. Beetle Bob by Denise Fleming. Striped beetles, spotted beetles, all over dotted beetles. Brown beetles, green beetles, very hard to see beetles. Somebody likes to eat beetles. Buzzing beetles, humming beetles, steadily drumming beetles. Toads looking for a buggy lunch. Big beetles, small beetles, crawl up the wall beetles. Salamanders looking for some lunch. Chewing beetles, sawing beetles, noisily gnawing beetles. Round beetles, square beetles, fly in the air beetles. Watch out for the birds, beetles. Bark beetles, hiding in the tree bark. Sand beetles, hiding in holes in the sand. Fill up your hand, beetles. Think how big that beetle must be. Ooh, I see some water. Diving beetles, whirling beetles, spiraling, swirling beetles. Blue beetles, black beetles, hide down in the crack beetles. Glowing beetles, flashing beetles, constantly crashing beetles. What do you call those? Fireflies? Or lightning bugs? Beetles flip, beetles flop, beetles fly, beetles bop, ba-bum, bum, 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 bop. Beetles live in forests, deserts, mountains, and ponds. They come in many different shapes and sizes and colors, but all beetles have 3 body segments. You remember? Head and thorax, abdomen, and 6 legs, and almost all of them have 2 sets of wings. A front set that protects the second set when it's used for flying. Beetles are the largest group of animals on Earth. Some are friends, and we know some are pests. What kind of beetles live near you? Here we have that ladybug. This is the story about the very lazy ladybug. She doesn't like to do anything that takes any extra energy. The Very Lazy Ladybug by Isabel Finn and Jack Pickle. This is the story of a very lazy ladybug. She liked to sleep all day and all night. Because she slept all day and all night, this lazy ladybug didn't know how to fly. One day the lazy ladybug wanted to sleep somewhere else. But what could she do if she couldn't fly? Then the lazy ladybug had a very good idea. When a kangaroo came bounding by, boing, 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 she hopped into her pouch. But the kangaroo liked to jump. Boing, 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 boing. Ah, I can't sleep in here, cried the lazy ladybug. It's too bumpy. So when a tiger passed by, she hopped onto his back. But the tiger liked to roar. Can you roar? Roar! Oh, I can't sleep here, said the lazy ladybug. It's too noisy. So when a crocodile swam by, she hopped onto his tail. But the crocodile liked to swish his tail in the water. Oh no, I can't sleep here, said the lazy ladybug. I'll fall into the river. So when a monkey swung by, she hopped right onto his head. But the monkey liked to swing from branch to branch. Ah, I can't sleep here, said the lazy ladybug. I'm feeling dizzy. So when a bear ambled by, she hopped into his ear. But the bear liked to scratch. Oh, I can't sleep here, said the lazy ladybug. He's never still. So when a tortoise plodded by, she hopped right onto her shell. But the tortoise liked to snooze in the sun. I can't sleep here, said the lazy ladybug. It's too hot. So when an elephant walked by, she hopped right onto his trunk. At last, thought the lazy ladybug, I found someone who doesn't jump or roar or swish his tail or scratch or swing or snooze in the hot sun. But just at that very moment, the elephant sneezed. Oh no, can you sneeze with the elephant? Are we ready? Achoo! And the poor old lazy ladybug had to fly at last. Yay for the ladybug! She finally learned to fly. Can you hold your hand up? I'm going to hold my ladybugs. One is missing. Here's my ladybug. Well, Maybe we'll sing 4 little ladybugs. Let's sing about 5. 5 little ladybugs all in a row. Out to the garden they started to go. But one of them stepped on the other one's toe, and uh-oh, there she goes. Now how many do you have? Just 4 fingers up? 4 little ladybugs all in a row. Out to the garden they started to go. But one little ladybug tripped on a hoe. Uh-oh, there she goes. The 3 left. 3 little ladybugs all in a row. Out to the garden they started to go. But one was frightened by Uncle Joe. Uh-oh, there she goes. 2 little ladybugs all in a row. Out to the garden they started to go. But one felt a very cold wind blow. Uh-oh, there she goes. 1 little ladybug all in a row. Out to the garden she started to go. But the sky grew dark and it started to snow. Uh-oh, there she goes. Now there's no little ladybugs all in a row. And the garden is covered with snow. Where do the ladybugs go in winter? Did you know that many kinds of ladybugs hibernate? They choose areas under leaves and logs for their long seasonal snooze. You see the ladybugs? Where did they go? Oh, let's check under the log. There they are. 5, 6 little ladybugs. If you wanted to make one of those, you just need to cut out a log shape and draw some ladybugs underneath and put some pretty flowers, or pretty leaves that you can find in your yard. You can make one of those if you'd like. That's where the ladybugs go in the winter. We have a song about the 5 little ladybugs at the library, if you'd like to borrow that book. There's another kind of beetle that we all know, the firefly or the lightning bug. Firefly Home by Jane Clark and illustrated by Britta Teckentrup. There's no place like home. And this special place is home for fireflies. Fireflies love a bright light inside them that shimmers and shines. But wait! One little firefly is missing. Here she is, all by herself. Her name is Florence. Say hello to Florence. Hello, Florence. Poor Florence looks very sad. You think she's lost? Let's see if we can help her find her home. Where shall we start? Oh, look! There's a bright light. Peeping through the trees. Could that be her home? Let's turn the page and see. No, that's not home. That's just the big, bright moon above the sparkling sea. What about those flashes of light over there? Could that be home? I see some boats near there. No, that's not home. It's just a lighthouse shining out to the boats, bobbing on the waves. Now Florence has spotted a long line of moving lights. Could that be home? No, that's not home. It's just a long train whizzing down the tracks. But the train's lights are so pretty that Florence wants to follow them. Say, fly faster, Florence. Are you ready? Fly faster, Florence. Flap your hands to show her how to fly really fast. Can you flap? Show Florence how to really flap fast. That was fast. And look, where are we now? We're in the big city, and there are bright lights everywhere. But is that Florence's home? No, this isn't where fireflies live. These lights are too bright. And where's Florence? Oh no, she's lost again. Do you see her over here? Yes, there she is. Let's quickly turn the page to help her fly away. Back in the dark. That's better. This park is lovely and calm. But poor Florence. She still looks really sad. She really needs to find her way home. Perhaps we need to make a wish. Let's wish on a shooting star. There's lots of shooting stars here. Close your eyes and wish really hard that Florence will find her way home. Ready? Making a wish? Now wait, are those really all shooting stars? No! They're fireflies! Oh, look! They will know the right way home. The bright firefly. Can you make your finger? Make a trail and say, fly, Florence, fly. Are you ready? Fly, Florence, fly. That will help her to follow them all the way home. And look, our wish has come true. Florence is so happy to be home at last with all her firefly friends. Thank you for helping Florence find her way home. See if you can sing with me. Make some blinking fireflies. Blinking, blinking fireflies bright. Blinking, blinking through the night. Blink on my head and blink on my nose. Blink on my knee and blink on my toes. Blinking, blinking fireflies bright. Blinking, blinking through the night. Blinking, blinking firefly, lighting up the evening sky. In the night I see you glow, twinkling, then away you go. Can you make them hide? Twinkle, twinkle firefly, lighting up the evening sky. We have some other books you might like at the library about ladybugs and lightning bugs. Here's The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. And The Very Clumsy Click Beetle by Eric Carle. Those are books that you can borrow from the library. What do you think very means? They're very clumsy and very lonely. That means a lot, right? Very, a lot. Well, if you remembered to get your pack from the library this week, if you forgot, you can still come and pick it up. Here is a ladybug you can make. You just need to put it together, glue on his head, and put his wings on with the fastener, and you can ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. You can tell somebody else the story about the very lazy ladybug that had to learn how to fly. Here's a picture for you to color. What color is your ladybug going to be? Here's some bug riddles you can enjoy with your family. And remember those beetles in the water? Here's a whirligig beetle that you can color by coloring the colors by the numbers. That could be fun. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye. You ready to say goodbye? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See ya soon, you big raccoon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. See you next week.